actually earned mine, and it's a long story. Probably not worth telling here, but yeah, I was, and still am Mongo to a lot of my Navy buddies from back in the day.
Interesting. So, Steve, what inspired you to become an astronaut, and how did your journey begin?
Well, to make a shorter story longer, I actually decided that I wasn't going to be an astronaut when I was about 11 years old, because I went down to the World's Fair was in Seattle, and my family went down to see that, and they had one of the early Mercury capsules there. I don't know whether it was Shepard's or Grissom's or who it was, but we stood in line, my dad and my brother and I, and we got up to this thing and looked inside it, and it was tiny. And I looked at my dad, and he's 6'1", and all those Mercury guys, they had a height limit of 5'7" or so, just because if you were taller than that, you couldn't get in it. So I just blew off the whole astronaut thing, when I was 11. And then I finished my first tour on Midway and went to the Naval Test Pilot School. And about halfway through my first year there, they selected the 1978 bunch. And there were 35 people in that class of astronauts, first class of shuttle astronauts. And there were two of the guys that were selected were actually stationed there in Pax River with us. So I knew those guys, and I knew that they were, pretty much as screwed up or as good as I was, depending on the day. And so I applied in '80 and didn't get selected in '80.